Yes, here we are towards the end of the fiscal year for the government. August, September timeframe, September 30th being the end. Lots of talk, lots of movement, all this excitement around Fallout funding. So I want to do a quick video to break down how does this actually work. If you are starting the process in June through September, you are late. You are probably not going to make it happen. The one exception I will give to this is if you have an existing contract that's got ceiling, meaning we've got 2 million on it, but I've been approved up to 10 or 20 or more millions of dollars. So yes, there could be a chance that you could catch some doing a little bit of this last minute scramble in this time frame. But overall, what I want you to understand about Fallout funding, and again, it's typically operation and maintenance dollars because it expires in 1 year. What I want you to understand though is that it's paperwork and it's process and it's people. So let's talk a little bit about what that looks like. So again, there could be an exception if you've got a big high ceiling contract, but generally the way you want to look at this is anywhere from like October to December, you're doing outreach, you're building relationships, you're getting interest in your technology. By January through March, they're doing the paperwork and process for the funding approvals. Again, when I was a contracting officer at my base, something I want to highlight here is that my customer was almost anyone on base. The civil engineers, the firefighters would want to buy stuff to set on fire for training purposes. That was pretty cool. EOD, explosive ordnance disposal, then the guys that go out and play with and disarm bombs, they would need to buy bomb suits and robot parts. The force support would buy refrigerators. So just about anyone and everyone on base could be my customer, and they had to follow this process. So oftentimes what you run into is they don't understand that there is a paperwork and process. It's an additional duty for them. They have not really been trained on it. They probably haven't run it before. So all I'd say is there are so many different people that could potentially run this process against certain colors of money, certain tech maturity that fits into it, but it is paperwork, it's process, it's people. So back to January through March, they're doing the rack and stack and approving generally how much funding we're going to get. Then from there, it's moving over to contracting. And if you've got prior SBIRs or prototype OT awards, or you're on a marketplace, there's a lot of different ways you can help direct and shape contracting to move through these direct award or sole source award channels. The key is, again, this is anywhere from April through summer. And then, again, let's go back to a real life example. I was at McConnell Air Force Base in Wichita, Kansas. We generally knew we were going to spend about $7 million a year. We had run this process in the early calendar year, get approvals, and basically draw a mark around that $7 million. That would then come over to contracting on these timelines that I'm talking about. And we would do months of these solicitations and market research, all these processes that go into the acquisition, bureaucracy. And then we were typically ready to award by late July, really getting to August and September, and then they would just throw money at us. Hey, you've got $3 million. You've got 48 hours to spend it. Go. And if you don't spend it, we're taking it back. So then it would just be a race of all the work that we had done the last many months, just moving that money over, awarding the contract, and off we went. So many people think about this as, oh, I'm just going to go do some relationship building. I'm going to do some outreach, talk to some people. We're going to grab this Fallout funding. Again, maybe if you've got a contract vehicle that's ready to go, that they can tap into very easily. For the most part, you needed to start 6 to 9 months ago. So probably not the message that you're looking for at this time frame. What I want to be clear is the time to start for next year is really now. October through December being a good time frame for that relationship building to queue up and start running this process. But now's as good a time as any. So it takes time to get those demos, build the relationships, earn the trust, and then start working the process. So if you want to learn more, follow us on LinkedIn. Check out our website. We've got a lot of educational content and masterclasses out there for free. Thanks so much for watching.